This is Nick with logosbynick.com, and in this tutorial I'll be demonstrating how you can make a logo background transparent without any software whatsoever. You can do this entirely through the web. So the first thing I want to do here is open up my web browser and navigate to this website called photopea.com. I'll put a link down in the description of the video, otherwise you can just type this into your web browser. And what you're going to see here is what you see on my screen. This is basically like a web-based version of Photoshop. It's not quite Photoshop, but it's very similar and functions in a lot of the same ways. So what I want to do here is I want to come over here to where it says File and click on that. And I'm going to go to Open, and I'm going to navigate to where I have my logo file. I'm going to use this logo example.png. I'm going to open that up with Photopea. And if you notice here, I have my logo on top of a yellow background. Let's say I want to make this background transparent. I have to get rid of this yellow background in order to do that. So to do that, I'm going to come over here to this tool on the toolbar over here that says Object Selection, and I'm going to click and hold on that until we get this flyout menu. And from this flyout menu, I'm going to choose Magic Wand. And with the magic wand selected, I'll just go ahead and click on this yellow area over here. It doesn't matter where you click, just go ahead and click anywhere. And it's going to create a selection around the entire yellow area. And once we have that selection created, I'm just going to press delete on the keyboard to get rid of that. Now, before I go any further, I just want to zoom in on this to make sure it deleted all of it. So I'm going to hold Alt and roll up the mouse wheel a couple of times to zoom in. If you notice here, there's still some yellow pixels around the edges of the letters. It didn't quite delete all of the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom back out. Again, to zoom, you're just holding Alt and rolling down the mouse wheel. I'm going to undo what I just did by going to Control. I'm going to press Control Z on the keyboard. And then I'm going to undo the selection by pressing Control Z again. And what I want to do is where it says tolerance up here in these tool settings, I want to make this a lot higher. I'm going to try something like 130. And see how that looks. Maybe even like 125. We'll give that a try. We'll do 126. And I'm going to click on this again, and I'm going to try this again. I'm going to press delete on the keyboard. Now let me zoom in again to see how it looks. As you can see, we got rid of those yellow fragments there. It's looking pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these little areas of negative space between the letters. I'm going to click on that area right there. Press delete. Click on that area. Press delete. Same thing over here with these letters. Delete that as well. To move the page over, you can hold down the space bar and click and drag like this. Click on that, press delete, and now we can zoom back out. And I want to make sure I get rid of the selection, so I'm going to go to Select, Deselect. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to export this. I'm going to go to File, Export As, and make sure you choose .png because JPEG files don't support transparency. So if you want your logo to have a transparent background, you have to choose .png. I'll click on that. I'll click on Save. I'll keep those settings just as they are. And in your download area here, it should pop up. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And there you go. There's my logo that now has a transparent background. So I think that should do it for this tutorial. That's how you can go about making your logo's background transparent. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching.